Hi, this is Scott Garibay, and today we're going to talk about Dungeons & Dragons, and we are going to talk about this Dungeons & Dragons OGL 1.1 leak and how we're already seeing benefits from it, all right? So, boy, man, I will tell you, drama. Let's talk about drama. This is a bunch of drama. There's a bunch of drama. This is D&D drama. And I'm here for it. I am here for it, right? And the reason why is I'm not a tired old man. I'm an old man, but I ain't tired, right? And I like to see the chaos. I like to see the world spin. Dungeons & Dragons is about adventure, right? Right? So what happened today, right? I'm going to point you right over to Professor Dungeon Master, right? He just got his $100,000 YouTube button, right? You know, a little while ago, I had I was like, thank you for 750,000 views. He just got 100,000 subscriber YouTube button, and you know what he's doing? He's quitting. Not me saying it, him saying it, right? Saying, I'm going to destroy my own channel. That's his thumbnail. Right? Saying, oh, hey, thanks for my 100,000 subscriber button. I'm an old, tired man. Bye, D&D. Right? It's incredible. It is absolutely incredible. So what is the benefit we're getting from the Dungeons & Dragons OGL 1.1 leak? Well, guess what? It prompted the great grognard exodus, right? These old tired men who have been threatening to leave D&D for a while because they're all upset, right? They're all upset about, one page of art in the Strixhaven book, and they're all upset that POCs and people of and women and people who don't share the same attributes as them are coming to D&D. They're all upset that an OGL 1.1 leaked, right? And that the OGL 1.0 creators aren't, they're each choosing their own pie. They're not all choosing, one of these is upset them, right? Or something else upset them, right? And just like, they're like, oh, it's all drama, and actually, let's just talk about Professor Dungeon Master. What was his reason? He's like, there's just so much drama. And he even showed it. He's like, I did my numbers, right? Whenever I talk about the OGL, when I ever talk about D&D drama, my views go through the roof. And then when I tell you about my tired old crusty grognard campaign, none of you watch. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to make videos about my tired old crusty grognard campaign, and you can all kick rocks because you just gave me 100,000 subscribers. Right, like it's incredible. I cannot believe what we're seeing. Right, like so he's frustrated with the drama of it. Right, he's frustrated with the chaos of it. He's frustrated with so much change. Right, I'm an old man, but I ain't tired. Right, I'm here for the future of Dungeons & Dragons. I'm not here for the past. Right? And you think I'm putting something on Professor Dungeon Master that he ain't saying? Literally within the same video where he says, I will now destroy my channel, right? He uses the words, died and gone to grognard heaven, right? And that's what you're seeing. You're seeing, so let's count them off. These are the people who have walked off for each having a different reason, right? And actually, you know what? None of these people are walking off because POCs and women are joining D&D. They all had different reasons, right? Let's count them off. Dave Thomavor, right? He said, not only did he say that he's not even saying he's going to quit D&D. He's saying you shouldn't play D&D. He's like, here's other stuff to play, and pointing and flat out saying that, he thinks that all the other tabletop role-playing games are better, and you should go, that other games are better, and you should go play things other than D&D 5e, and you don't need 5e, right? And frankly, he has an amazing channel. He's done a lot of amazing content. But the reality is, I bet the vast number of the people who go to his channel are D&D players and Dungeon Masters and D&D players. Because I really don't believe for a second that the rest of the tabletop role-playing game industry even has as many game masters or players. I think D&D's beating it overall. So and I think that's why you're seeing all this D&D OGL drama. It's all about one thing. It's the OGL creators saying, hey, why can't we make a lot of money off? Can't we make money off of Dungeons & Dragons and insult Dungeons & Dragons at the same time, right? And that's what they want. That's what they're really crying out for. They're like, we like to make money on D&D. We like to make all our content on D&D. And then what we really want to do is we just want to, side eye and insult and whine and complain about Dungeons & Dragons. And now Dungeons & Dragons is saying, hey, maybe we're not going to build mansions for you on our land, right? And that's what this is all about, right? These are people who set up hot dog stands on someone else's mansion's lawn, and now when somebody comes out and says, hey, get off the land, right? Like, they're like, oh, my hot dog stand's been here. It's been here forever. You always knew you were on somebody else's land. And this is why I never built on the OGL. I've never released anything on the OGL. I knew, I always knew, if I'm going to create something, I'm going to create it under my own energy. I don't need to copy anybody, right? So I got no sympathy for a copier culture, right? I just don't. You're not going to get a crocodile tear coming out of my face for a bunch of copiers. You're just not, right? CCC, right? So it is really interesting just seeing what's happening, and the reality is, so Dave Thomavor, heading off, right? Not only heading out of D&D, but encouraging other people to leave D&D in recent videos. Professor Dungeon Master, right? I'm not here for the 5e drama. I'm just going to shrink back and give you these, these videos of miniatures and my crusty old Grognard campaign. Bye, D&D. It's just, and actually, not even by D&D. It's him just, and all of these levers, this is what they're actually saying, in my humble opinion. They're like, I don't care about the future of D&D. I just want to desperately clutch to its past. That's what you're seeing. That's the great Grognard exodus. AJ Pickett. Bye, everybody. I'm going to sit over here and talk about skeletons and not owlbears, just hoot bears. And so bye AJ Pickett. Bye Dave Thomavor. Bye Professor Dungeon Master. Bye Game On. Right, he's got one over there. Why I'm quitting D&D, right? And and here's the next one on the list. Question mark. Nerd Immersion. Very tired, right? He's like, oh, I don't know. I can't make D&D videos today. I'm sad. And OGL 1.1 was leaked. I'm sad. I'm just not feeling it anymore, anybody. I also recently, did he get his 100K? I also, within 1,000, people of getting my 100K button, but I'm just tired, right? Why can't I make lots of money on D&D and complain about D&D constantly? Why when I go and I just, insult and, accuse of, why when I constantly talk smack about the thing that I'm supposed to be excited about, why don't people why don't people see that I should be able to make money on D&D and insult D&D at the same time and give not one hoot for D&D's future? I should just be able to clutch to D&D's past, complain about D&D nonstop, and I should be rewarded for that. No copy culture, right? I hope you get throttled, right? Copy culture is dying, right? And guess what? The OGL 1.1 signers, that's going to be the people who are like, hey, I'm going to build something on D&D's side. And you know what? Wizards of the Coast may snatch it up. But you know why I'm not worried? Because I don't die on a single idea, right? Yeah, I got an idea here. I don't need to milk it for the rest of my life. I got 100 ideas in my head, right? That's the issue, right? It's just the entire OGL 1.0 whining is coming from why can't I make money on D&D and down D&D in the same breath, right? And people are like, yeah, you know what? You don't really have that right. And that's what OGL 1.1 is. They're like, hey, this is D&D land. You want to come and set up a stand on our enjoy it, right? Sell a few balloons, whatever, right? But don't think you own that land. Don't think you can throw a finger up to the people in the mansion while you're selling on our land. It ain't gonna happen, right? And that's what you're seeing, right? And so the great Grognard exodus, right? Beginning with Dave Thomavor, beginning with Professor Dungeon Master, beginning with Game On, beginning with AJ Pickett, right? Is Nerd Immersion next? Question mark. He sounds awfully tired, right? He sounds awfully tired. sounds very frustrated with Dungeons & Dragons. Forget the fact it brought him 100,000 subs, and if he talked about any other subject, he wouldn't have 10 subs, right? But forget that, right? Forget that. Like, the important thing for Nerd Immersion is that he can throw shade at Dungeons & Dragons and continue to make money at it. And guess what? Nobody is interested in doing that. Not subs anymore. Nobody's interested in preserving that, right? In preserving, oh, I want to make money on Dungeons & Dragons, and I want to insult it at the same time, right? That's what I want to do. Can y'all help me do that? No. Go kick rocks, man. Get on board or get gone, right? You know, Nerd Immersion, I've really enjoyed your content for a while. But I'll tell you right now, I'm pretty darn sick of hearing you whining about something that almost gave you 100,000, that has already or close to giving you 100,000 sub button. And that's the issue, right? D&D gave Dungeon Craft and Nerd Immersion, I'm not sure if he has these very close. Either he has it or he doesn't, right? But you know, close to like at least 90,000 subs, and they got nothing but tiredness, nothing but whining, right? No gratitude, no thankfulness, just copy culture at its finest. Be gone. I'm glad the great Grognard Exodus is happening. But we don't need them. We don't need them. And I'll tell you right now, every single one of you, I cannot wait to see the exciting new content that's going to come, and that's going to replace all your tired energy, right? It's going to come from a multi-billion-dollar blockbuster that's going to drop in March, and it's going to come from the next Stranger Things, and it's going to come from Legos, and it's going to come from Funko Pop, and it's going to come from Magic the Gathering. It's going to come from 100 sources of the bean count, the D&D bean counters, the D&D creators, the D&D community who aren't tired. I'm an old man, but I ain't tired, right? You know, like Nerd Immersion has to have 20 years on me, but he sounds like he's 20 years older than me, just grumpy and old and tired, right? Copy culture needs to go away. So I embrace the Grognard Exodus, the great Grognard Exodus, and it's the first gift we're getting from the D&D OGL 1.1. Thank you for the gift. I'm here for it. And so that's my take. I think everybody's got it wrong on this OGL 1.1. It's not a threat. It's not a problem. It's a gift. It's a gift. Continue to roll, great Grognard Exodus. It'd be very nice to see these complainers on their way. Right? I'm here for D&D. I'm not clutching to its past. I'm excited about its future. Right? And if you're here, and if you're not excited for Dungeons & Dragons futures, be gone. You do not need to stay here. Okay? I'm telling you that right now. Right? If you're excited about D&D's future, please stay. If you're clutching to D&D's past and you don't like a single thing about my content, go. There's 100 channels, right? You don't need to be here. And I'm saying this because I get a lot of complaints and I'm feeling like Hasbro. I'm just tired of the complaints. I create content every day. I work hard, and I'm tired of hearing the complaints, right? And I'm tired of that culture. Take care.